So in terms of accessing funding, obviously you're going to be assembling your board, then assembling your legal external accountants and lawyers, and then you're going to be looking for funding. Sorry, it's my flight. So after you get your board and your lawyers and accountants, you will need to talk to basically every funder in the country. You're going to contact every bank in the country. Hopefully you've got board members that are connected with butchers and not apprentices. When I say butchers and not apprentices, connected with bankers that have the ability to sign off on deals, to sign off on releasing capital, loaning out money. This is if you're not doing 100% vendor finance deal. You can see my previous videos about that. But you will contact all the banks and you're going to ask them a series of questions. And I've got a whole list of questions here, but the most important ones are you lending in said industry? What do you value the business at? How much do you lend against that value of the business? Do you accept vendor finance as the equity portion of your lending? How many deals have you signed off on personally? What's your personal lending limit? Does your bank, does your institution have any what's your non-recourse budget like? Do you cash flow lend? Or are you an asset lender? If I submit a deal to you, will it be going to a local pool of submissions, or will it be going to domestic or a larger pool? Have you done any deals or done any lending in this industry previously? These are the questions that you'll ask the lender. But I think an important one to know is asking them what their personal lending limit is, because a lot of the people that you'll speak to will be front desk clerks and tellers. They'll be the apprentices, and you want to be talking to someone that has some level of authority. And hopefully your board can help you meet with the lenders, and you can have some meetings with some of these banks. But you're going to be knocking on a lot of doors, and then once they tell you how much they'll lend, let's say the business is doing $1 million in revenue, 200,000 in profit, they might value the company at 600,000 or 3 times EBITDA. They might only lend 60% of that. So you've got access to 360,000 in capital. Then you could go out and strike a deal with the seller and say, look, I need to have this in a term sheet. I need to do this because when I start negotiating deals, I need to know what my negotiating parameters are, and get them to put it to you in a term sheet. And that's how you'll be starting off the conversation with funders. And over time, you'll learn to know which funders are better to deal with, more generous to deal with, have less restrictive covenants and conditions on their loans. Some lenders lend at better rates but are more difficult, more hoops to jump through. Sometimes you need capital quickly, so hope that helps, and if you'd like to learn more, follow me.